Hey everybody, my name is Philip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're going to be talking about why are so many people flocking, literally moving from all across America to Bentonville, Arkansas. So let's talk about that. But before we jump into the content, again, if you guys are watching this video, go ahead and please like that video and also subscribe to the channel. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible when it comes to Northwest Arkansas, because I really do think it's the best place to live in America by far. And so when you hit that like button and also subscribe button, it makes sure my content goes out to the right people looking to move down to Northwest Arkansas. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. All right, and the first reason why people are moving down to Bentonville, Arkansas is because the fact that Bentonville, Arkansas is a very family-oriented place. Now, what I mean by that is that a lot of families have moved all across America to Bentonville, Arkansas because of jobs and the trail system, which we'll talk in a little bit, but also because of a museum, all the museums and the art and all the family things you can do located right in Bentonville. So there's the downtown square, there's so many restaurants, there's so many things for kids to do and families to do all across Bentonville. There's dog parks, there's family parks, there's swimming pools, there's rivers, there's everything to do in Bentonville. And so there's so many families that are relocating right down to Bentonville because of so many family-oriented things to do. Every Saturday there's the farmers market, there's also First Fridays every day in Bentonville, and so they have so many different events all year long in Bentonville, between the momentary and music events, between all the different things happening around the square and Christmas events and fall events, and everything happens in Bentonville. So many families are moving down here because of all the family things you can do right in Bentonville, Arkansas. I literally love it. And the second reason why people keep flocking down to Bentonville, Arkansas is because the amazing trail system in Bentonville. Now, Bentonville is known for the mountain biking capital of the world, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but the trail system is unparalleled, uncomparable to anything in the world. So if you are an outdoors person, you like biking, running, hiking, or anything of that, you definitely need to check out Bentonville, Arkansas. You've probably heard about Bentonville and about its amazing trail system. It's endless, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails. You're never going to run out of trail systems around Bentonville. And on top of that trail system, there's plenty of gravel roads, there's plenty of regular roads with paved roads all across the whole area. So if you're any sort of outdoors person, you want to be outdoors more, you want to get healthier, you just want to live better, you definitely need to move down to Bentonville, Arkansas, because that is the place to do all those things right in Arkansas, and really, honestly, the best place to live in America. That reminds me, I have a 3-day itinerary dedicated to anyone coming down to Northwest Arkansas. So say, for instance, you're coming down to Northwest Arkansas, the first thing you're going to notice is there's so much to do when you get down here. So I made a 3-day itinerary for the sports person, for the adventurer, for the foodie, for the sightseer, for kids. So if you're coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary linked below, because it will save so much time when you get down here, because there's so much to do, and it helps you focus on some of the core things to do in Northwest Arkansas in 3 days versus kind of trying to do everything at once, because there's so much to do. And also, when you do come down here, definitely give me a call, because I can give you the $10 tour. We can see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. Now, the third reason kind of coincides with the second reason, and that is because Bentonville is the mountain biking capital of the world, but also the fact that it's kind of the trail capital, the biking capital, literally the biking capital of the world. Now, what I mean by that is Bentonville, if you travel to Bentonville, the first thing you'll notice that everybody owns a bike, everyone rides around their bikes. Like, you can actually just ride into Bentonville with your bikes. Every single restaurant, every single brewery, every single place you stop in Bentonville has a place for you to park your bike and then leave and then come back, because they encourage biking around Bentonville all the time. If you go down to Bentonville, one of the things you'll notice is that there's Subarus, there's Jeeps, and there's bikes. And there's trucks. But one of the things you'll notice is that everyone's on their bike, just traveling around their bikes, families are on their bikes, everyone's on their bikes in Bentonville. And so if you have this kind of inkling, you want to be outdoors more, you want to use your bike more, you want to walk more, hike more, use the trail system more, like the actual paved trail system within Bentonville proper, you definitely need to check out Bentonville, because that is the place to be. So if you love bikes, you love all those things, Bentonville, the perfect place. And the fourth reason why people keep moving to Bentonville, Arkansas is because Bentonville, Arkansas is a hub for venture capitalists, it's a hub for technology, and so many companies are moving to Bentonville, Arkansas to start up or move their companies to the area. So say, for instance, you're trying to do a career change, you want to move out of the local place you're living in, whether it's a larger city or maybe in the rural area, you definitely check out Bentonville, because they're hiring non-stop when it comes to tech startups or any sort of startups in general around Bentonville area. Actually, the whole NWA in general is just booming with technology. And also, don't forget, I will put a link below, but Bentonville, the whole NWA area, is offering a Bitcoin or /bike or $10,000 to move to the whole area. So you can be a remote worker, you can be in technology. All you got to do is apply for the scholarship and then get accepted and then move down here. So definitely check out the link below, along with my itinerary, of course, but definitely check out the link below to see if you qualify and also apply for the scholarship coming down to Northwest Arkansas. And also, last but not least, and this kind of correlates with the last part, is the fact that There are so many jobs in Northwest Arkansas and specifically Bentonville. There are so many up and coming jobs because of the fact there's so many companies moving here, which goes back to the venture capitalist side. There's so many venture capitalists moving here and tech startups moving here. They're looking for jobs. So I'm going to put a link below with all sorts of different jobs and opportunities that are connected to Bentonville proper. And so you can look through those jobs and see if there's a job that you can, kind of either relocate here or kind of transition here to and kind of make your home now in Bentonville. So that's why so many people are moving to Bentonville, Arkansas, is because there's so many jobs and opportunities right here in Bentonville. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you are coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. If you're an adventurer, if you're into sports, if you have kids, if you're a sightseer, if you're a foodie, there's an itinerary dedicated to you. Because once again, there's so much to do in Northwest Arkansas when you come down here. That itinerary helps you focus on those 3 days, just some of the best things you can knock out to see the amazing things that Northwest Arkansas has to offer. And also, when you do come down here, definitely give me a call because I can give you the $10 tour and we can see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas when it comes to home shopping compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.